the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Rodgers.
Chase Claypool. His fifth touchdown now on the year.
Atlanta.
And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
57. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Kill.
Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. I got him.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A give to Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
3rd and 8.
Mike 35. Hey, watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down, Falcons.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Buccaneers have it. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Mike 35. Coming to you.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Jackson, always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Yeah, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he stopped immediately there. Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw once more. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
And this returnable for Rager.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
An incomplete
10.
pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson.
Looking for Rager again. This time he's got him.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jalen Rager, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20.
Woo! Give me some.
And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. Really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing is Rodgers. And he finds Howard complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory.
O.J. Howard.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
No, off.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
13-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And tackled down after a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Atlanta.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. O.J. Howard hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Buccaneers 21, Falcons 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It leads to
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And Jackson throwing once more, escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point.
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Derrick Henry. Touchdown number 15 of the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Flushed out right. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He'll let one go. It got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Number 31,
DJ Hayden, the corner, in on the tackle.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
It's going to be a long day.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Completion here to Claypool. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
8-yard line.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check 52.
Here's Mostert.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Get your swerve on. Under 10. 10.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Rodgers pass.
Chase Claypool with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Falcons 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is Henry. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see?
1 yard
Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We're plain and simple. That's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wait.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He's letting this one go for Fuller, and he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Sam Cook in punt
Here's
formation.
Sam Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15. Down, they end up getting over 30 yards.
1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Shot. You got 3 down. Jam him. Jam. Shift.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will fight his way in. 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Good. Makes the score Buccaneers 42, Falcons 21.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And beyond the 20. To the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie A.J. Terrell. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
At the 21-yard line.
Now it's Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
They'll employ the 2nd and 1. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
21.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Maher on for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Buccaneers 49. Falcons 21.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. And now look at him go. The 30, 10, and he is into the end zone. Claypool, 73 yards, and the Falcons get a bit closer. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
A gain of 9.
I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Mike 57.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Go, 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 run.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Push them back. Push them back.
On 2nd down, it's Collins. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The ball carrier.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
1st down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And good job of just fighting through 1 tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's got some Derrick Henry all alone.
In your face!
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Derrick Henry, 45 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And that'll increase their lead.
Falcons 28.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.